Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube video. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so you'll have to excuse that. I'm really sorry. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Jodie. Welcome. Basically, you may have noticed, if obviously you've watched my videos before, I am in a different background. So recently I've moved to uni. This is my first video since I've moved to uni that I've done. Well, that I'm doing. So yeah, I've got a different background. I did want a really cute background, like with a white background. I'm not really too fond of the blue, but you know, that's what I was given. And it's a good room, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I've ordered some like prints and cool things to go on my wall, so I might change up my background as it goes along, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, enough of that rambling. Let's get started. Okay, so today's video is a what to take to uni kitchen wise kind of thing, or what I bought to uni kitchen wise. And I've been here a couple of weeks now, so I can actually tell you firsthand like what I've used and things like that, and where I got everything from and stuff like that. So yeah, off we start. Also, just want to say I'm literally sat by a window and it's like a walkway. I'm on the ground floor, so literally everyone can see me, and I've got my window open, so if you hear anything then I'm really sorry, but it's so hot, so I kind of have to have it open. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So first things first is this. I think they're called tumblers. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this, oh my gosh, I've used this so much. It's just so perfect for like water, anything, you know, like basically I've just used it the whole time while I've been at uni. I didn't actually have it before uni, but I bought it specifically for uni because I know I would use it loads, like sat on my desk and stuff like that. And honestly, I really have. Like, it's just so good. I got this from Sainsbury's. Now, I got this quite a few months before uni, so I can't actually tell you how much it was, but it was from Sainsbury's. It's really solid, and I really think it's just a cute little pattern. I really like that, so I would definitely recommend getting one of these if you think you'd use it, because I know I've used it so much. Also, I'm still not used to looking at the camera, and I'm still looking at the viewfinder, so I also apologise about that. Okay, next thing, I believe this is called a colander. Also, I don't know the names of most things, so yeah, you'll have to get used to that too. But yeah, I believe this is called a colander. Yes, you guys are definitely going to need this, or I don't know, this is just an essential, okay? Like, basically, as probably most of you know, uni students live off pasta. Well, I certainly do anyway. Even not as a uni student, I've always loved pasta. You need one of these. I mean, you can get a sieve, because ideally, I guess they're good for rice and like smaller things like that, but in my opinion, I just think this is just a lot easier. Like, I cooked pasta way more than rice, and this is just really good. This was actually from my home, so I didn't buy this before uni, so I don't know where this is from, but you can get them from like anywhere, like Wilko's, IKEA, you know, for really cheap. So yeah, one of those. I hope you can see that in my background. I'll have to put it down here. Next thing, measuring jug. Oh, measuring jug. Okay, so I didn't buy this until actually I was at uni. I didn't even think about getting one, to be honest. Well, I did, but I saw them in like Wilko's, and there was only like the branded like Tefal or whatever they're called, I don't know, ones, and they were like Pyrex, that's what I think it was. They were like £10. I was like, no, I'm not going to need it that much. I just wanted a cheap plastic one. So when I got here, I actually found a Poundland, and I got this for £1, and I have used it for like things like, you know, when you do pasta bake, and it's like asks you to measure like 250 of milk out, just little things like that. It is really useful. Just get yourself a cheap one, you don't need a proper expensive one. So yeah, Poundland, very good. Okay, next thing. By the way, this is in no particular order, I'm really sorry. Also want to say, I know I'm rambling a lot, I'm in one of them moods, but I have a lot of stuff to get through, so this is going to be a really long video, so just warning you guys. Straws. Defo, get yourself straws for uni. These are just from Sainsbury's. I actually got these before I come to uni because I'm one of the people that just always drinks out of a straw, because I'm always wearing lipstick. So no matter what it is I'm drinking, orange juice, milk, anything, I use a straw, because lipstick is like my best friend, and I don't know when I'm not wearing it. And even if I'm not wearing it, I'm always in the habit of drinking out of straw, so I use these a lot. I also have some jumbo straws, which are like really big. They're from IKEA, they're pretty cool as well. So I think straws are pretty essential for uni. I mean, you don't have to get some, but I think they're nice. You know, when you have friends come around and like you're like drinking, and then they're like, oh, do you have a straw? You know, they're always handy to have in, kind of thing. So yeah. Next thing, a container can't think what the word for these are, but a container. So say if you've cooked way too much, you want to have something for your lunch the next day, you can put it in one of these, you can freeze it, you can do whatever you like. There was a whole load of these that actually came with this. There's like 10 of them. What I would say is most people have these, so I would kind of get one that, you know, you recognise is going to be yours, because like everyone in my flat has the same brand as me, which is fine because we just use them communally. It doesn't really bother us. But yeah, just in case you don't have like a flat that, you know, is so kind and stuff, maybe try and get one that is a bit more like, you know, it's going to be yours, you know, like maybe a pink lid or something like that. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. I also have this one, which I haven't actually used yet, like a slightly bigger one, or well, slightly different one, but I know I will use this. So yeah, they're always good for uni, definitely. Next thing, shot glasses. Mine are particularly big. I actually got these while I was down here. I got them from Poundland. I wouldn't really recommend these ones. They're a bit rubbish. They crack and stuff. But I don't think glass ones are also recommended, because glass ones break easily. So yeah, I don't know. But I think shot glasses are something, maybe you don't have to get them, but it's something nice to have. So yeah. Next thing I got from IKEA was this thing. Is this called a spatula? Probably not. I'm not sure what this is called. But I haven't used it yet, but it looks so pretty, doesn't it? And I know I will use it, like once I get into properly cooking, because it's been freshers and stuff. I've just been doing easy meals, but once I haven't, like, my budget's not going on things like equipment I've had to buy for my course and stuff, I'm hoping to start cooking like better. So I think I will use this, but I haven't used it just yet. This was from IKEA. This was quite cheap. I think it was like 50p, so don't quote me to that, but yes, very good. Egg cups. Yes. Now, I haven't actually used any egg cups yet, or used these egg cups, because I haven't cooked any eggs, but on my next shopping list, or my next shopping order online, I have got eggs, so I know I will use these. Yeah. I don't know, that's a personal thing, I guess, if you think you're going to eat eggs or not. And I guess you don't even have to have egg cups. I'm just one of them people that has everything, you know. Yeah, I forgot to say that. I just one of them people that like wants to have everything. Like you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use that. I'm that kind of person. So I've got a lot of things here. That's why this video is literally probably going to be an hour long. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, and I keep saying oh my gosh. Next thing, if I can get it. This washing up brush thing. Also don't know what this is called, but you wash up with it. This, I believe, was also from IKEA, but don't quote me to that. I haven't been very good with where these things are from. I should have done the video before I came to uni. I could have told you the prices, everything, but then I wouldn't have been able to tell you if I'd actually used them or not. So yeah, but if you actually do really want to know certain items from, just ask me and I'll search it up and stuff. But this has been very handy. I also got some like scouring sponges when I came down here from like the local Asda, and I've used them a lot as well, so definitely get them as well. This isn't really, well, it is in the kitchen, but it's not really like a cutlery item, but washing up liquid, get some of that as well. If everyone from your flat buys washing up liquid, that's fine, it will last you all year, you know, it doesn't matter. You can never have too much washing up liquid, okay, and it won't last you all year even if everyone gets some. So I'm telling you, just get some. Next thing, a cheese grater. I haven't used this one because I have 2 cheese graters, but I know I will use this one. In fact, I'm going to open it now as I talk. I love cheese, okay, like cheese is like one of my faves, like, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. And also, since I've been here, my flat, I like love cheese as well, so it's like, oh my god, it's so bad. They've introduced me to so many new cheeses that I never tried, and I literally love life. Like, oh, they're so good, but it's costing me so much money. Like, cheese is expensive. Anyway, yeah, get yourself a grater, because cheese on pasta, yes. This is a little mini one. How cute is it? I also don't know where this was from because it was a gift or something someone gave me for uni, but I will definitely use this. I have another one with slightly different size holes. I think this was from Wilco's, even though I'm not sure. I think maybe the other one was a gift. I'm not sure. But yeah, cheese grater. I mean, I know, I guess if you don't like cheese, you're probably thinking you won't use it, but you can use this like for carrots, garlic, really anything. So I think it's worth having one, you know. Obviously depending on if you think you will need one, but I've definitely used it a lot. Next thing is a knife. I have 2 of these, so this one is unopened, but I definitely will use this one. It's like one of them sharp knives, and I actually purposely chose one with a cover, so that when I store it, I don't accidentally pick it up and hurt my hand, because obviously at home I have a knife block, you know, where you can put them in, so I don't need covers. But obviously here you don't have that, you don't have that much space to have a knife block. So ideally, I would say get one with a cover. That was from IKEA also. Next thing is this little thing. This was from IKEA. You may be wondering what this is for, but this is like, I'll get the knife again. This is for like putting like your cutlery in and stuff, and your utensils. Utensils, good word, Jodie. Basically, I actually haven't used this purely because I have drawers in my uni. I did not know I was going to have drawers. Most unis don't have drawers, they just have cupboards. So I haven't needed to use this, but I think I'll probably use it for something else. Like I'll find a use like makeup brushes, or actually I might put it in my bathroom for, you know, like bits and pieces like that. So I definitely will use this. This was from IKEA. I think it was like £1.40. But I was going to get a plastic one, but I got a steel one, so that, because I was going to have it in the kitchen, you know, you could like drain stuff through it because it's got holes in. So I think that's a pretty good one, but I have seen this on a lot of uni videos. So what I would say is maybe put your name on it or something. That's another thing. IKEA is fabulous. It has everything, but so many people get stuff from IKEA, so everyone has the same things as you. Now, that can be okay, that can be a problem. I guess it just depends on your flat. For me, it's fine, but yeah. Tea towels. Okay. I came here with one white tea towel from IKEA. It was 24p. I'm not going to show you it because it is disgusting. It got so ruined so easily, like. And then I didn't want to wash it with my whites. So basically, I just got some new tea towels from... These were from Wilkinson's, I think, probably. I got them while I was down here. And they're a set of 4. But what I do say is wash them before you use them, because the fluff goes everywhere otherwise. Yeah, so I have 4 of these. It's worth getting more than one, I would say, purely because they get dirty so easily, and you can put one in the wash while like another one's, you can use another one, you know what I mean? So it's worth getting quite a few of them, I would say. Okay, now down to the bowls and the plates and the things that you really are going to need to use. Okay, this is my bowl, and then I have a whole set which matches. So I have a little tiny plate, a big plate, and, well, yeah, that's a set. And what it says good food, good company, and good times, which I think is so cute. These all came in a set from Wilkinson's. It was 4 of each, but actually I have a brother who's going, well, he's gone to uni as well. So we split them, so I've got 2 of each thing. So I have 2 bowls, 2 mini plates, and 2 large plates. And I think that's like really all you need. I mean, I would say come with more than 1 plate because it's a pain to only have 1 plate. But I think 2 is all you need. So yeah, I think they're really good. Like, I would definitely recommend these. Like I said, they're from Wilko, and they're microwavable friendly and stuff like that. So definitely worth it, I would say. People looking at me out the window, lol. So yeah, they're really good. I also got some plastic plates from IKEA, which are meant to be for children, but I've used them loads. Like, they came in a whole set. There was like 6 of them. I've got 4 of them here, and they're just different colours, but they're actually really useful just for like lunch. You know, you have a sandwich. If you want to cut up some cheese and eat some cheese like I randomly do, you know, they're good all-rounders, you know. Yeah, and they're easy to wash up, they wipe clean, you know, kind of thing. I don't know if these can go in the microwave. Yeah, these can go in the microwave as well, actually, which I wouldn't have thought because they're plastic. Sorry. Yeah, so they're good as well. I also got some cups in the same set. These are from IKEA as well. These are just children ones again. But, you know, when your friends come around, like before you go out and they want a cup, they're plastic, they're not going to break. Pretty good, and they're like £1, so yeah. Saucepans. Okay, I've got a set of 3 from IKEA, which honestly have been so good. So there's this medium size one, this small size one, and then there was a large size one which I've left in the kitchen. But yeah, these are so good. Like, they don't get hot up the handles, so they're like so easy to use. Perfect sizes, because I have a big one too. I don't know why I'm waving them around, sorry. They're really easy to clean as well. And these were so cheap. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but I remember I was with my mum and she was like, oh my god, that's such a good deal, because she was like, you don't need saucepans, you can use some of ours. And I was like, I really want some new ones. And yeah, would definitely recommend these. They come in a set of 3, like I said. They're from IKEA, so yeah, they're good ones. And then I also got a frying pan. As you can see, I have not used it yet. However, I will use this, I know, because I've, like, things for spaghetti bolognese, things like that is good. But also, I've actually ordered some halloumi cheese on my next order. So I love halloumi cheese for like lunch and stuff. So I'll do that in a frying pan. I wouldn't normally do it in a frying pan at home. I'd do it in a griddle pan. However, I didn't want to buy a griddle pan and a frying pan because I thought it was a bit pointless. And you can do them, like, you can do halloumi cheese in a frying pan as well. So I just got a frying pan. I know I will use this even though I haven't. And also, as I start to do more like stir fries and things like that as I go on, hopefully anyway. Yeah, so this was from Wilko's. I looked at like the Tefal ones, like the branded ones. They were so expensive. So I just got like Wilko's own. I haven't used it yet. It's like non-stick, dishwasher safe. I mean, we don't have a dishwasher, but you know, it's good to know. I reckon it'll be alright. I mean, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, you know what I mean? Like, it feels a good sturdy frying pan. Oh, what am I lying? Right. Chopping board, yes. Right, sorry, I've only just washed it up, so it's still a bit wet. IKEA, I believe. No, it was from Wilko's. It was definitely from Wilko's. This was only like 50p, something like that. It does the job. It's plastic, but it doesn't slide too much. It's quite thin, so it's really light. I like it. Does the job. I also got some pink washing up gloves. Okay, these are not a necessity, but when you got to wash up, like, and there's like disgusting stuff on all the plates, you don't know what's at the bottom of the washing up bowl. These are good. Also, if you pour the water too hot, these are good because you can't feel it. I got these from Asda while I was down here actually, so I didn't buy them before I came, and I got pink ones, so I knew they're mine, but no one else had them. But yeah, they're good, you know, and especially like not even just for like washing up. So if you want to do a clean and things are really disgusting, you don't want to touch things, just put on some gloves. I think that just depends how like, I don't know, how fussy you are with cleanliness, but I'm not that fussy. I think they're handy to have. I haven't used them like loads, but I have used them. Right, next thing, which I believe is a must, okay, a baking tray. I think this is things that most people will remember, but not everyone does, surprisingly. Mine's a bit old, mine's from home, so you can see it's been well loved, you know. And I haven't washed it up properly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a baking tray, very solid. It doesn't have to be solid. But for things like fish fingers, like chips. Hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. My memory card ran out, which means I've been waffling on for too long. So I'm going to try and speed things up now. So I believe I was on the baking tray. So yeah, these are definitely something that you'll use at uni. And I would definitely recommend getting one. I also would say it's good to put foil over the baking tray before you put whatever you want on it, because that way you don't have to clean it as much, which I know is like a kind of student-y thing to say, but you know. Okay, so I'm really going to try and speed things up because I've literally been talking so long. I'm so sorry. If it's been boring, I wouldn't blame you if you've clicked off. Yeah, oven gloves. Okay, these are an essential. Mine are disgusting, so I'm a bit embarrassed to show you because like everyone uses them, so they're very dirty. But these are mine. Black ones are good, I guess, because white ones would be awful for the dirt, or like light coloured ones. But yeah, mine are black. They're just kind of plain basic oven gloves. They have like two kind of mitts. They're disgusting, I'm so sorry. And these, I believe, were from IKEA. Definitely get yourself some oven gloves. They are definitely an essential. Next things up is dustpan and brush. Okay, we actually have a dustpan and brush that was given to us. Not all unis do get given it though, so I haven't used mine yet, but I know I will do. But also, I mean, just look how cute it is. Just look at that. Look, it has like a little heart, like goals or what. So yeah, this is so cute. I don't know. I think this is an optional thing, but I think it's quite a good thing to just have, you know. So yeah, there's that. And then flask. Yes. Okay, if you know me, you know I love my green tea. Flasks are just one of them things you just like want to snuggle up and have some green tea or hot chocolate in, or coffee if you drink coffee. I don't, but you know, everyone to their own. So yeah, flask. This isn't an essential. I think this is just more of a personal thing. But I think it's nice to have. An egg coddler. Okay, some of you might be like, what is that? I haven't actually used this yet, purely because, like I said earlier, I haven't bought any eggs. But I will, well, they're ordered, so I know I will use it. This is basically to poach eggs. Shall I read you the side of what it says? Okay, it says, the egg coddler is a traditional, healthy and simple way of poaching eggs. Simply crack 1 or 2 eggs in the coddler along with any additional ingredients you like. Place in pan of boiling water for 5 to 8 minutes. Once ready, you can eat your perfectly poached eggs straight from the coddler. So you put your eggs in here, then you put that in the boiling water. That's so good to me. Like, really easy to do poached eggs. I love poached eggs, and I think it's quite hassle-free. So if you like poached eggs, this is probably a good one to get. I got this from like a little boutique-y place, gift shoppy kind of thing, near where I live. So I mean, I don't know where you would get this. I haven't seen it in like Wilko's or IKEA or anywhere like that, but I'm sure you could Google it. So yeah, next thing, mugs. I'm not going to show you all the mugs I got because I think I've got 3 mugs and I do use them all, so I think it is worth having a few depending on what you drink. So I like to have milk, hot chocolate, tea in these. I drink a lot of green tea, so for me mugs are like a thing I use a lot. I actually got my mugs down here. I got them in the local Asda. I just got ones that are about £1 or £2 each. I like quite a big mug because you get more in it. I do have a smaller one when you're not feeling such a big drink. Yeah, I think a mug is quite a thing you need, you know. Pegs. Okay, so yes, I don't have a washing line, but pegs are really good for tying up, you know, like frozen peas if they don't have a resealable edge, or food or anything like that. I have been using these. These were just from Wilko's. It doesn't say how much they were, but it's a pack of 36. I mean, you probably don't need that much, but I think just having a few pegs is something that would be useful at uni. Now, I also have this thing, which is quite hard to show. This was from IKEA, so it's like a little cushiony thing that you put on your lap. I mean, you can't, can you see that? Should I try and bend it down? Yeah, you put it on your lap like this. You can have your food on it, or you can like use your laptop on it, and it's cushiony at the bottom, which I think is really nice. Let's see if I can get it back to the right place again. I think that's alright. Is that okay? I'm just gonna go with it. So yeah, I think this is quite good. I haven't used it that much because my kitchen's quite sociable, so we normally all eat together. Well, not at the same time, but you know, there's always someone in the kitchen, so you know, just sit and eat with them. But I do think this is good for like a laptop as well. So I have used it a couple of times for food when I've been on like the phone to my mum or something. But yeah, for like your laptop when you don't want to sit on your desk, or you've got so much stuff on your desk, you just want to chill a bit, you know, when you're not doing proper work and you just want to be on your laptop. I think this is quite nice. I mean, you can use it for other things too. So yeah, this was from IKEA. You can get loads of different patterns. I just chose a colourful one because I love colourful things. You can't really tell from my jumper at the moment, but it's Ivy Park, so you know, who cares? It's Ivy Park. And I also do love grey as well. And then I got these glasses, actual glasses. Does that make sense? They got my 2 favourite things on, flamingos and cactuses. As you can probably tell, flamingos and, where's my plug? There it is, cactuses. They're like my favourite things at the moment. I think everyone's loving them, but really summery. I know it's coming to autumn, okay, but I love the summer and I love like pink things, and I'm actually really into green at the moment, which is strange because I used to hate green. I'm waffling. Okay, shut up, Jodie. Yeah, glasses, they're always a handy thing to have. I wouldn't have too many glasses because they might break, whatever. I don't want these to break because they're so cute. But you could even use these for like storing pens or makeup brushes, anything like that. Okay, last things, guys, you'll be pleased to know. My flamingo plates. How cute are these? It also came with a flamingo tray. So I can put my flamingo plate on a flamingo tray. I mean, how much goals is that? Yeah, these are like plastic. You can't microwave these, but you know, just for it, like, I don't know, putting whatever you want to put on it. I'm making no sense today. I'm in a really weird mood, I'm sorry. But yeah, oh, I'm sorry I even knocked that. See, things just aren't going right today. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is all the kitchen stuff that I have. I hope you found this interesting and maybe useful, I don't know. And I hope that I haven't waffled on too much, even though I know I have. And that's all I've got to say, really. If you want to know anything more about each product, don't be scared to like leave a comment and I'll like give you the answers. I feel like if I'd gone into detail about each object or thing, this video would have been literally 3 hours. So yeah, that is all the things that I have taken to uni or bought at uni and the things that I've used and not used for kitchen wise. I'm still waffling. So yeah, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe because that would mean the world to me and I would really appreciate it. And that's all I've got to say for now. So yeah, bye. Sat on my desk and stuff like that, and honestly I really have, like, it's just so good. I got this from Sainsbury's. Now I got this quite a few months before uni, so I can't actually tell you how much it was, but it was from Sainsbury's. It's really solid and I really think it's just a cute little pattern. I really like that, so I would definitely recommend getting one of these if you think you'd use it, because I know I've used it so much. Also, I'm still not used to looking at the camera and I'm still looking at the viewfinder, so I also apologise about that. Okay, next thing. I believe this is called a colander. Also, I don't know the names of most things, so yeah, you'll have to get used to it. Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube video. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so you'll have to excuse that, I'm really sorry. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Jodie, welcome. Basically, you may have noticed, if like obviously you've watched my videos before, I am in a different background. So recently I've moved to uni. This is my first video since I've moved to uni that I've done, well, that I'm doing. So yeah, I've got a different background. I did want a really cute background, like with a white background. I'm not really too fond of the blue, but you know, that's what I was given. And it's a good room, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I've ordered some like prints and cool things to go on my wall, so I might change up my background as it goes along, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, enough of that rambling. Let's get started. Okay, so today's video is a what to take to uni kitchen wise kind of thing, or what I bought to uni kitchen wise. And I've been here a couple of weeks now, so I can actually tell you firsthand like what I've used and things like that, and where I got everything from and stuff like that. So yeah, off we start. Also, just want to say, I'm literally sat by a window and it's like a walkway. I'm on the ground floor, so literally everyone can see me, and I've got my window open, so if you hear anything, then I'm really sorry, but it's so hot, so I kind of have to have it open. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. So first things first is this. I think they're called tumblers. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this, oh my gosh, I've used this so much. It's just so perfect for like water, anything, you know, like basically I've just used it the whole time while I've been at uni. I didn't actually have it before uni, but I bought it specifically for uni because I know I would use it loads, like, so that too. But yeah, I believe this is called a colander. Yes, you guys are definitely going to need this, or I don't know, this is just an essential, okay? Like, basically, as probably most of you know, uni students live off pasta. Well, I certainly do anyway. Even not as a uni student, I've always loved pasta. You need one of these. I mean, you can get a sieve, because ideally, I guess they're good for rice and like smaller things like that, but in my opinion, I just think this is just a lot easier. Like, I cooked pasta way more than rice, and this is just really good. This was actually from my home, so I didn't buy